What's up? Like, subscribe, ring the bell notification so you can get alerted every time we drop. This is the Conscious Conversation with Dr. Huggins, my brother Chill B, my brother B Nut. So, y'all, if my question is, is it possible to make yourself love somebody?
Make yourself love somebody.
No.
You can't make what you mean. Make yourself love somebody.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So how you fall in love?
Because
you kinda
of
gotta-
interactions when you're talking, but if you're not feeling the person,
Right.
or you can't,
If somebody,
or even if they cool and you wish you was feeling them, and it's just something there that you're not, you can't make yourself.
Right. I can understand.
Right. You can't make yourself feel something that's not there.
No.
Right.
We forgot about that one. She in the building too.
You can't make yourself love somebody.
No.
But
Nah, man, you can't.
Chill, could you make yourself love the whatever type of woman that you hate, like looking at her physically and all that? Could you make yourself love her?
You can't do that.
So there is a scripture, right, that says that you have to love God with all your might, with all your heart, soul, and might.
That's a different kind of love. That's not a romantic love.
I didn't ask about a romantic love. I just asked you guys, is it possible to make yourself love somebody?
Yes.
Is it
Not romantically. Yes,
You changed your mind?
Yes, not romantically, but
Right. Yeah.
So how do you make yourself love God?
not love
You-
God.
Mhm.
You don't make yourself love God. You just love him.
You don't make yourself love anything or anybody though, or any whatever. It's just like that's just. I think love is something you realize.
No, I feel like it's something that you taught.
What?
That you're taught.
You're taught?
Yeah, our parents
Yeah,
taught us.
I think love is different things. Like it's different types of love, and we just call it all love because the love I got for you is different than the love I got for my mother, and the love I have for my mother is different than the love I got for my wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like so. It's a different type of love, and we just call it all love. So it's you know what I'm saying?
But when it comes to religion, though, you're taught it.
Well,
Yes.
I just thought about something with the question that I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you guys,
Mm-hmm.
just out of your mind, what does it mean to love the Most High? Like, what does that mean?
That means to wake up every day and appreciate that you have a creator that woke you up and breathed life into you, and you able to sustain yourself.
And how do you show your appreciation?
Well, in the Bible, this to me personally, I don't know about nobody else on the panel, but this life that he's giving me and he's showing me is a gift. So to show appreciation, I'm enjoy the gift until it's over with. And then it is what it is. He'll call me back, and then I'll be judged on how I dealt in this world. Did I stray from him? Did I appreciate him for letting me have the gift?
I think that it's not so much of how you love. It's like when you have children and you're raising them and you have a relationship with your children, you're not teaching them how to love you. They just do.
Mm.
It's hard to describe to somebody who doesn't love him. So it's like something you just gotta realize, something like he said, you gotta realize it. You just gotta understand what you're feeling. So I can't just say, how do you love God? You just do. But I do know that you show appreciation for him by doing what we're supposed to do on this earth, and that is taking care of one another.
B-Nut, bro, is it possible to not love God?
Of course, it's not.
Of course, it's not.
I mean, it just depends though on what you define.
No, is it possible to not love God?
I guess so. I guess it is
You
possible.
must see it now. If you don't know him, how can you love him?
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I feel like loving God is ultimately loving yourself, because it's realizing the God that's in you and how you are what the scriptures say, made in God's image.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's coming down to realizing that like the God that's in you, and then in turn you know what I'm saying, you loving yourself and loving the Most High, and realizing that that's the universal. That's the universal, and you are the individual.
When you're going through something, a stressful situation that's eating you up, is God also feeling your stress and feeling the same type of anguish that you are?
Nah, I think once when you going through the stress and you're feeling that stress.
But the God, so wait a
He's
minute,
more
the-
just
The
empathetic.
God that's in you, does it feel the stress that you feel? if
Nah,
it's in you?
I think you're feeling the stress because that's the disconnection from the God that's in you. You know what I'm saying? So
I just wonder, where does it-
that's what it is. So when you realize in the God that's in you, it's that
Mm-hmm.
it keep you from stressing that, because you know, all right, this is just the moment, and all right, we're gonna get through this, because you understand what's on the other side, and you see that, like, you understand that, all right, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is just this moment. This is what we're gonna get through
Well,
this, or whatever. You got
is-
faith. That's what they call it. You got faith or hope or whatever.
So
You know what I'm
let
saying? So
me
you
let me
looking toward
circle.
that.
My bad, bro. But let me circle back. Let me circle back though.
And understanding the lesson also. Understanding the lesson that you're going through and what's going on, but then that's come with taking responsibilities for what
You called yourself
actions.
to go through it.
The
Yeah.
Bible says that to love God is to keep His commandments.
Mm-hmm.
They said, "How do you love God?" It says to keep His commandments.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that's what your idea of loving God?
Yeah, because
check
you're
out
walking
these
and keeping the commandments is
But
following the
but he
rules.
said he sent his only begotten son because humans couldn't stand up to that.
They
And
can.
that's what the
Did
Bible.
God
They
make a
can.
mistake
What
though?
you mean?
Did
No.
God? So
The commandments.
why
So
did
you
he?
can't.
Why
You
did
saying
he
you
give
can't
us
keep
the
the
laws
command,
if we
10 commandments? Which one of
can't
them
do
you
it?
can't keep? Which
Well-
one of the
well,
10 commandments
It's
you
the
can't
well,
laws.
if you
It's
say
the
that,
laws, the laws.
Nah, it's the commandments.
If you say that's why
I
I
mean,
said
there
Christ.
was a system. I know what you're saying. Even right
Right.
now, let's say you're right now. That yes, it's only commandments. Before there is laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave us to
Yeah,
keep.
yeah.
So, like for example, to not eat pork.
Right.
That's not one of the 10 commandments.
No,
Right.
But
No,
it's a
that's the
law of the Most High.
Right.
And when you break this law,
no.
what about?
It's in
and
the
I think,
Bible.
like,
You can eat what you want to eat. It
but
says
it's also in there that says you
I can
can't.
keep these 10
There's
commandments.
something in there that says that
Right,
you
which one
can't
of the
too. So even
no.
if
That's
you're
in
right,
like Leviticus.
it's in the
And-
Bible.
yeah,
So
in the
so
old,
at
but
one
then-
point,
I mean, I
one
guess
point
it's
in
And
how
at
time.
you
another
define
point,
holy.
it was another.
Remember the Sabbath
So
to eat some holy.
okay, well I understand what you're
You
saying.
define that.
Holy
So you're
means set
saying
apart.
God changed His
Set
mind about what we
apart.
should be able to eat?
Well, he said his only begotten son. And do you think
Hey.
that you gonna go
Hey.
to hell because you're eating?
No.
Hell Bill, stop. No,
Do you think that you'll
No.
go to hell because you ate something?
I mean I
Do,
don't
do-
know.
do-
I don't
do you
think,
really think that?
I don't believe in him.
Like,
What about if you ate a human
Not in
being?
that
Because
context.
because
What
it-
about if
it's
you ate a human being?
what if you ate an ant?
So would you want? So let me ask you this: in your heaven, right next to you, would you want somebody sitting there eating a dead body?
No.
But you said that you want that person to not go to hell, so now he's gonna go to heaven and sit next to you and eat a dead body.
He's not gonna do that.
Right.
What
not
are you
doing
talking
That
about?
sounds
Okay,
ridiculous.
let me
You
say
said
this.
when you
It sounds
not able to
ridiculous.
go
Hold on,
to
let me say
heaven,
this.
When you gotta go to hell because
That's
you
an
eating a
extreme
dead body.
measure.
Hold on, let me say this. First of all, when we
What
leave,
about a dog? What about a dog?
he's
What-
not gonna be eating those things
We
because we're
eat a
spiritual.
cow.
Would you? Okay. A cow,
So-
is, a cow. A
so-
cow is a clean food according to the Bible, but not a dog. So do you want somebody?
Does it say
I
you
don't
can't
care.
eat
You
a
can
dog?
eat a dog,
Does
you
does
can eat
it
a
say
dog.
you can't eat a
but
dog in the
he's
Bible?
He's scared now.
Yeah, y'all talking about eating a dog, and he does.
She
And he said, "Hey, yeah, tripping."
She started hiding. She went in.
Right? She said, "Hey, wait a minute.
You're talking about eat dogs.
Are we in Japan? Nah, that's a racist.
I don't think heaven is. I don't think of heaven like that. I don't think
But
of
he said, are we going to get sent to hell? So he
Well,
created the condition that heaven would be for everybody.
But if heaven is
It's
a place,
Are you going to hell
wait.
because of what you
No,
ate?
I think it's.
But why
I don't.
did
I,
God
I
make
think
the
the
law?
question
Hold
is
on.
more. I think the question is more. Is are you unrighteous?
Right,
I think that's the real question. Is
right. Are you
What
malice?
What about
Does that make
Who
you
defines
raping?
righteousness?
What about raping?
Uh-oh.
Yes. Does that make you unrighteous?
So I'm
Yes, it does.
asking you, does
Right.
the law for raping, should that be done away with because Christ died on the cross?
No, bro, because you still unrighteous if you rape.
But you can be forgiven through Christ.
You think so?
In your heart, if you unrighteous,
Yeah, I think
bro,
you can.
about that. If
I
you
do too.
change in your heart,
Anybody
yeah.
can come back.
Right. Anybody
Because
can
first of
do
all,
something
I
wrong.
don't.
Let me tell you
I
why.
don't.
Because
Yeah.
this is the thing.
No.
When you come into this earth as an infant,
Uh-huh.
you are pure. You're not
Right.
committing sins or none of that.
You don't know
Hold
nothing
on,
about
hold
you.
on.
Can you kill?
Hold on, let me
can
make
you
this
kill
point real
50
quick.
people?
Hold on, let me make this point real quick.
Mhm.
So you're taught through trauma, through whatever it is, you're taught how to kill, steal, rape,
Right.
and do all that.
Right.
So if you, in fact, you kill 10 people, you go to jail, you start meditating, you start
Right.
understanding what
Start reading the
made
Bible.
you come to that thing where you're
Right.
killing people and you heal and the person forgives you and
you
you
repent.
live 30 more years. Why should we say you're going to hell for you made it right?
Well, we're not the judge. We can't say nobody's going to hell.
I
It
know.
goes in the
I'm
Bible.
just saying you could be
on
redeemed. I
Why,
think you could
why
turn
do
around
you
because
look at the speck in your eye when I ignore the plank in my eye? I can condemn you and say you a bad person
Some
all
stuff
day,
is
every
worse
day.
than other things. I'm sorry, bro.
It is.
I agree.
Sorry,
I
Yeah,
agree
that's
with you.
true.
Some things
I
is
agree
worse.
with
So if I'm not raping somebody, I don't want to hear the shit about, oh man, I smoke weed or I cuss or
First
I
of all,
tell a
when you come from
lie or
earth,
even I
rape don't
ate
come
pork
from earth.
or something like that. Like, no, it's not the same. So I'm not gonna sit here and say like,
But you're
No.
not the judge. You can't
I'm
send
not
nobody to
judging
hell.
I'm not sending
Right.
anybody to hell, but I can say what my heaven looks like.
Right.
And it's not with rapists.
How do
It's
you know
not
who's
with-
when you get to heaven? How do you know if you're sitting next to somebody who raped somebody?
Absolutely.
How do
I
you
don't
know?
Absolutely.
What about fornication?
Yeah.
What about adultery?
Right.
We have all
So
this
now
in
what?
our community.
So now what?
All this
what-
goes on in our community.
All of that, so nobody's sitting in your heaven that's doing any of that.
Right.
No, I have my own standards and morals that I
Where do you get
But
them
then
from?
you would say that you're God
I
himself.
get them from my heart.
Okay.
You
I
know,
understand.
listen, like some
That's
stuff.
legit though,
Some stuff.
because your inner self will tell you what your inner self.
So,
will
okay,
convince
so
But
you.
see,
where-
but that's
what's the
just
limit,
recognizing
though?
the God in you, because now you are saying that, you know what I'm saying, according to you,
right.
this
The
is
limit
wrong.
is somebody
And
who's
what should I
not.
say? What should I
expressing
say? Oh no,
the God in you.
I don't look at anything anybody does as an error. Nobody does anything
No, that's not
wrong.
the point.
What?
You're asking. That's not
You
what we're
can't look
saying.
at nobody and say nothing.
Well,
Because like I say,
I disagree.
You
Let me-
gotta
What
say
are you talking
something.
about? What do you teach your kids then?
Hold on. I
So
do.
what's up with this? Don't
What do
judge.
you teach
You
your?
gotta judge
What do
according
you
to
teach your
something.
children?
Everybody
You
judge.
can't
gotta-
say anything is wrong.
no,
Like, I
you
don't
gotta
understand.
Yeah, what
teach
is that?
right
You could
from
say
wrong.
something is wrong, but far as
Right.
being in heaven,
But okay,
you can't decide who's going to be there or not. You
Right.
can have your opinions about people who committed heinous acts.
Right.
However, I don't understand how this guy over here killed all these people, found out what was going on within himself, redeemed himself, the families forgive him, and I'm over here like, I don't give two F's, you still should go to hell.
The
Like,
family's forgiven. What about the people that they actually killed?
that's what I'm saying. The
Who
family.
is the family? The family don't got shit to do with my person that the person
That's
that
gone.
died. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
but
but
what
the
I'm
thing-
saying
The
is
person
you
that
don't
died
know
ain't got no say so.
because they're gone.
I mean, but you don't understand that though. You don't know that.
It ain't up to you.
It's not up to
absolutely.
me.
But you can
It's
say,
but you don't know that because their family forgave them, that the person who died don't feel horrible.
so
about
once
it
you
all.
get to heaven,
taking somebody away from their children.
once you get to heaven, how you gonna know that person is up there? Because this bodysuit is gone. All this is gone. It's spiritual.
So are you saying? So, wait.
What I'm saying is, if the heaven has two different things. One way I think everybody should go to heaven. That's if when you die, you become enlightened and aware of everything that you did wrong, and now you are a perfect being now that's light, and you get a chance to look back on what you did. But overall, you're pure and better because you died. The other way is to say the energy that was here on earth is rewarded with heaven through doing whatever the Most High deems as righteousness, good, or rewarded to get to heaven. And if you keep your same energy, you keep your same character, and that character goes to heaven, right? And then we say everybody here on earth is going to go to heaven with their same bad ways, then I don't understand what's making heaven
set apart from earth.
Oh, okay. I got a question.
What's the answer to what I said?
The answer is this. This is the answer. The answer is this. If you believe in this heaven and hell.
So slave owners still in heaven with the same mind frame to come back and own slaves and be ready to...
If you are dying, if you're like they said, if you're not righteous, so just because you do things or make a mistake or live a certain life doesn't mean you cannot be righteous again. It just means
that's true.
So what I'm saying is, if you're when you die, if you weren't righteous, nah. But if you died a man that was already enlightened before you died, and you recognized what you was doing and turned your life around and just started paying amends, sometimes some people call it, like, just I'm doing all this because I didn't have. I'm gonna live this humble life. I got all this money, but I'm giving it to the community because I've been forgiven for the things that whatever the case may be. You're righteous. Yeah, why would not? That's righteous in itself.
I mean, I respect the comeback story and somebody's ability to change their life.
But if their character stays the same, nah.
Right.
That's the answer.
Right.
Okay. I got a question. I got a question. What do y'all believe in on the panel? Predestined or free will?
Free will.
Okay. Bina.
Both. I think you're predestined to do something.
Predestined, that means God already knew what you was going to do before you was even born. He knew whether you was going to heaven or hell before.
Well, how do you start? Free will. Okay, I'll wait. I got a follow-up question.
Right.
After y'all.
But the free will, you have the ability to follow the Most High and go in His direction, and that's why, that's why
I'm gonna go
free
with the
will.
free will too.
I'm gonna go with the free will.
Okay.
What about you?
Well, I kind of believe in both.
What about you?
You just said you can be both.
I didn't say that.
He didn't.
I didn't say that.
He just broke it down.
But
I go with both.
What you think? So God already knows how your life is gonna turn out before you're born.
So he continue to
or
have
you had.
I think that what I think is that the Most High probably has the option to let free will reign, or for him to be able to see what's gonna happen.
Right.
But it's too hard. I can't call that one.
Right. Well,
I can't take the power away from the Most High to know it all.
Right.
Well, I think that he does. I don't think he knows it all that in that kind of way. I think he knows it like a parent knows their child.
Right.
And so you like, this boy hard-headed. I bet he gonna do what I told him not to do. And your child because they're being hard-headed. But I don't think he made you knowing you was gonna be raping and doing all that.
Right.
I don't think that.
Do you take it as?
Well, hang on.
Hold on. Let me ask you this though. Is it a knock against the Most High? Does it make him any less of a power if he does not know the future?
No.
No, he knows
Not
the
for
future.
me.
Let me explain it. The predestined and free will. It's like the 5 fingers we got. We got 5 fingers, right? These are 5 paths we can take. 2 of them lead to the devil. The other 3 leads to the Most High. God knows every path. Now you might, when you young, you might take the path of the devil, but you get in the stage in your life where he'll give you 5 more paths, and all he's asking, even if you stray, come back to me. I gave you a lesson. I sent my only begotten son, and he died on the cross. I sent that. So he showed us the right path to go, but sometimes it might not take us. It might take us until we old and gray to realize the right path. So you can do something in your youth that was crazy, but who am I? Like, okay, I know B Nut. I ain't met this young lady. If she told me something, I can't judge her and say that she's going to hell, because I done probably done something in my life that's worse than what she done.
Yeah, I don't think.
And vice versa.
I
She
don't think
can't do
anybody.
it. Right.
No, just because you say it doesn't mean it's
Right. You can't just like she gave me a testimony, like, yeah, when I was young, I used to do this,
But
I used to do
could
that.
understand that emotion from
Yeah.
somebody that killed
That-
one of your family members.
that wanna
somebody
be a
that you
judge.
love.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you going to hell for this shit.
Absolutely.
And you
Or
can mean that shit and
or
you
you
can
can
be
might
for
say,
real about
I'm gonna
that
send
shit.
them to hell.
But your life
You know what I
is going
mean?
to be way more less fulfilled because you're harboring that anger.
Absolutely. I agree.
Just think about when you're angry right now.
Yeah.
If you like that feeling, it feels good.
Yeah, but I
It
don't
doesn't.
think that you should be. I don't know how much you can control
You can.
the love and the missing of someone.
You can't
who was
control
taken
that,
from
and
you.
you
Like,
can't
if somebody
control.
kills
You
somebody's
can't control
wife,
that, and you can't
Right.
control
man,
having
that is
these
a
angry moments.
horrible,
But you can
horrible
control
thing, bro.
If
living
somebody
with-
Like if
killed,
she's getting money out of the ATM and some
if
robber
if
comes up
if
and
somebody
shoots her and
killed
takes the
somebody
money.
that you love, it's gonna put a demon in you to make you want to kill them. And
Why
that's
is that a demon? What about putting God in you to make you want to kill them?
No.
that,
So what,
that ain't
what
God.
about war?
Yes, it is.
That's deep.
What about war when people kill
The
people?
Most
in
High
war?
sent a
Absolutely.
bunch of people to war. The Most High.
Absolutely. In the Bible, it's
I don't
all
believe
about
in
war.
so.
Man,
You
bro.
don't believe in war?
I don't believe that's. I believe that. I don't. What I'm. Hold on. Let's back up.
Okay.
I believe that war is true. I just don't believe in it that's of the Most High.
So you would be conquered if it wasn't soldiers that fought for us
What
to have
I'm
our way of
saying
life.
is that's not of the Most High.
Right.
The Most High put us here for a specific reason. We the ones
Right.
who want to capitalize and conquer and have all this power.
Okay.
That's not of Him.
Right.
So this war stuff, that's us.
Would you say you wouldn't want the soldiers? Because if not, then another civilization would come and conquer us.
I know what I'm saying
Right.
is that's because of humans, not because of the Most High.
But do you
He didn't-
appreciate a soldier?
But is there anybody who is
I
on the
run from
right
war.
side of the
You say
war?
what?
I run from war.
Is there somebody that's on the right side
What
of
you
the
mean?
war?
Everybody
the
always
defender.
thinks they're on the
Hang on,
right
let
side.
me ask you, young
Defender
lady.
is always on the right side. If someone
This
is
is
defending
deep.
themselves, then that's the
This
person
is
that's
deep.
on the right
Exactly.
side.
Some young ladies kind of think like this. So, okay, say you got a significant other, a man at the house. If somebody broke in your house, would you want that man to protect you?
I would want us both to run, but I know he wouldn't do that.
Well, as a
But that's what I
man,
would want us to do.
you would want him
To me,
to.
that doesn't show me that you're a man, that you're gonna go out here when we could go to and nobody can get hurt.
Run and
Like
do
I'm
what?
not impressed.
Run and go.
I'm
run
not
and- run and-
impressed either way. is
Right.
what I'm
Well,
saying.
okay, I
But I would
understand that.
prefer
Right.
that we all get up. through.
Everybody, the man would prefer that.
Then if
But
he did, then he would leave with me.
well, no, the man, if somebody is coming in your dwelling, you got to defend your house.
But to me, I'm saying to you, I don't care about material things. I care about
Okay,
you.
but-
So now you
Okay.
go to fight this person,
Right.
whoever, to get out your house. He ain't even coming for you. He just broke in with a gun and about to steal your shit.
No, he's
got-
breaking in because he thinks that the dude or you got money,
Yeah.
and he
Coming
may
to
do
take
you
my-
harm.
We don't know that.
But
we
see,
have
as a
chance to
man,
leave.
I want you to leave because you can't be in my way
Hold on,
while I'm
this is-
fighting another
this is-
man.
I wouldn't stay there, but what I'm telling you
Right.
is,
Would you allow her to help you?
No,
hold on,
you in the
listen.
way.
Hold on,
The
listen.
woman is in the way
Listen
if she
real
does
quick.
that.
I would not,
So your woman.
because now he got to help her
So,
and protect
Vita,
her
is it
when he
wrong
should
for
be.
a man to let his woman help him
No,
in a fight.
no.
Back when they was burning down our cities, a
just
woman, the
depends
kid, all of
on-
us had
No.
kids.
She allowed to go get the gun.
You,
It's
She allowed to go get
back
the
when they
gun.
was burning down our
Wait,
cities.
my thing is this. I need my girl to get out my way. If I gotta die, let me die as a man and make sure that my woman is safe. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna be that way. Yeah, get out the way.
So she say, "Get my kids. Go get my kids, and y'all get up out the way. If I gotta die, let me
I'm
die."
saying this on the behalf of women everywhere.
Okay.
Men think like that
Right.
because of men.
Right.
It's not because women. So you're not doing that for me.
No, my mother
Hold on.
raised me that way.
Hold on.
Okay.
You're not doing that for me. You're doing that for your ego. Hold on. Because I'm going to say this to you.
Okay.
Somebody is breaking in our life.
Powerful thing.
Hold on for a sec. Somebody breaking in our house.
Right.
We can go get in the garage in the back, pull our car out and roll out, and to whatever, you're with me.
Right.
You're there for me emotionally because that shit is,
Right.
you go in there,
Right.
I'm a man, and
Right.
you die. You think I'm happy about that?
No,
I'm not saying, I wouldn't say in public, but I'm not saying a hero, he was a man.
But
I'm
you
mad
think-
at you.
do you-
'Cause I got all these emotions going on. I still got to take care of our damn kids.
Right.
Because you wanted to be a hero when we could have rolled out.
Well, do you think I'm gonna be happy if both of us die?
We not, because I said we have a way out. Is that what? That's the scenario. We have a way out. But now you want to go back in there and protect this.
Would you
this
rather be a live chicken than a dead duck?
good one?
If I can
All in
find
the
a way
name
to
of
get
being
out
the
of
man of the
it,
house.
if I can find a way
Is
to
it
get
okay
out
to
of it.
run if somebody has a gun?
Would you rather
If
a
they have a
guy
gun,
the
if they
guy
have a
on
gun
your
and you
feet or
don't-
nothing?
Before I let my family something happen to them, I'm gonna face the threat.
If that's the
And
case,
then
I feel
you got to get away and take my kids
I know
and
that,
let
but
me
if
die
you
like
can-
that.
If you see them with a gun and you don't have one, okay,
Right.
and you can get away.
If I can get away, I'm gonna get away. But at the end of the day,
So how does it make you
So
feel
what
saying that?
difference?
Do you feel some type of way saying that?
what?
If you could get away, you gonna get away.
But no, I would.
Like you feel.
I wouldn't get away.
Less
I
of a
wouldn't
man.
get away unless my wife or my woman
So what
and
if
my
I'm
kids.
What if I'm like, no, kids, you go get in the car. I ain't leaving if you. Since you ain't leaving, I ain't leaving.
Nah, you see, you fucking me up.
I know.
Cause
So
now I
let's
can't
go.
fight. I can't fight now
go,
because
baby.
now I'm watching
So
you.
I know.
I'm worried about
And
you.
I know that. So now
See,
I'm saying,
see
so you
that-
gotta go when I go.
That's fucked up.
And our kids about to be don't
That's
have no mom or dad because you want to stay here and we could go.
that's a mess.
Are you gonna?
See,
are you
that's
gonna
how
quit?
women mess up men. Because I need to go to war and I can't fight
And
this
guess what? I
motherfucker.
don't care if you divorce me after that, because guess what? You still here for my kids, and you're still here. I would risk it all to say.
That's why soldiers
So
shouldn't
you-
fight
so
next
you
to
would-
women.
You would point. you would get away if you could.
I would if I saw like, hey man, these motherfuckers coming in and we
Yeah.
get away and
Yeah.
woo wop.
You seen them outside.
Yeah,
plotting.
yeah,
You
yeah,
seen
yeah,
them outside
yeah.
plotting.
Outside
all
plot,
the
that's
fight.
a different thing because they
Yeah.
don't notice you, and we both should get our guns and get them up through.
When
'Cause we
you
see
don't
them
get
plotting.
nothing.
If
You don't get nothing.
Man, you tripping.
You take my kids and
So
you
what
get
about
them
if your
safe.
We
woman
can get 'em
did
out before we
save your
go.
life in this situation?
Then I would love her. I say
Okay.
thank
All
you.
right,
it
there you
happened,
go. There you go.
and this and that
Would
and
you
the
change your
other.
opinion about me running?
I'd be happy that
I'm
you
saying down the
saved me.
line. Down the
Yeah,
line, would you be like?
but I'd be like, baby, you could have died.
If he's sitting here like, nah, I'm telling my wife to get out the way, and you like, man, she saved my life. Would you say, man, my wife saved my life, bruh? Like, y'all go to the gun range, and she can handle a gun.
Right.
Why
Right.
can't she help you? Because you know women were fighting back in the day with y'all for this freedom.
But see, that was wrong.
It wasn't.
What do you see a woman?
Everybody grabbed their guns,
What
bruh.
do you What do you see a woman's role in as?
A woman need to be like what the Bible says, a suitable helper. That's what it says in
You
the
can't even
Bible.
say it without
Right.
that.
It's what it
What
says.
did you say? A suitable what?
A suitable helper.
Helper.
So if you going to war,
Yeah.
we
you can help?
helping. That's
God, if I'm going to war, my woman don't need to be in the war.
I'm helping. You said
My
I was
mother
made to
don't
help.
need to be in the war.
You said I was made to help. What does helping mean? Define that. That's helping.
Okay, well, you remember in the Bible when the Garden of Eden and
He took the ring
Adam
because
was
you was
lonely,
lonely.
yeah, and then
That's
he
dope.
made a woman, and she was a suitable helper. You know what I mean? You don't go
What
to
does that
war.
mean, bro?
That
What does
means
suitable helper mean?
she's supposed to
She
Do what he
evolved
tells her?
as
Does-
things
does-
evolve.
Is she supposed to just do what he tells her to do?
No, well,
Supposed to get out the way when he say get out the way.
well, you know.
And that's
You
what that
wouldn't
comes
want
down
a
to. And
woman
that's
who
what I
would do
say.
whatever you say.
If she can
You
help,
would not want a woman
then
who
let
would
her
do
help.
whatever you
If
say.
she gonna be in the way,
You
then
think
yeah,
you would,
tell
but
her
that's
to
a
get out the
boring
way.
relationship.
Okay, well,
You know
look
what I'm
what
saying? But you
God
just gotta know
done.
what type of woman you
God
got.
doesn't mean that.
Look what
He
God.
doesn't want you to live
Okay,
a boring
remember
life.
the serpent went to the woman because he couldn't get to the man. So he went to the woman and got him, convinced her to eat the fruit. So she got, because the man loved the woman, she got him to eat the fruit. So when God came down, he tried to blame it on the woman. But God told him, nah, I put you ahead as a man. I put you ahead of that woman. You're not going without punishment. So when a man has turmoil in the house because of a woman, that's his fault. Because God put the man first. So if his woman is out of order, then he's out of order.
I think it's both
Really?
their fault.
Absolutely.
So if a woman is out of
Or
order,
the man is out of
You
order.
shouldn't be.
but how is that? Though?
Because you didn't vet her properly. You got an
know,
out of
but-
pocket young lady that you should have vetted
But
more
if a man
properly.
is asking his woman to do certain things
Right.
and she refuses to do them,
Right.
Like what?
I mean,
Anything. No, let's just say anything.
I think
Anything.
Ask.
I feel what they're saying like on that kind of like, but at the same time in our society though, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think if the man is out of order, or
should
his
the
wife is
man
out of
tell the
order,
woman how to have children?
I think I think if this man's spouse is out of order, then he is out of order. I do think that.
Absolutely.
I don't think a man should
You
tell
know
a
what I'm
woman.
saying? I don't think
have
a
an
man is
opinion
controlling
at all
that
It don't
about-
work like that.
about-
man. The whole
It don't work
world
like that
taught
in
us
this
that.
society,
Like, why
though,
would
like-
we think something like your woman is a robot and is going to do what
Ain't no
you tell
robot.
her
Ain't
to?
nobody saying no
No,
robot.
ain't
I'm
nobody
just
saying
this
that.
is the unit, and then you represent the unit. This is a team.
So say it like that
so
then.
what
'Cause
about-
those
what about
words
if
y'all
the man-
saying don't
so if
sound
the
like
man
you
is
saying.
out of-
I'm saying what I'm saying. Ain't it no y'all? I'm saying what I'm
So
saying.
is
I
there,
said, I
is there
see
a
what
way?
he's saying.
So what about
I can't-
what about if is it possible for a woman to tighten her man up?
Yeah.
What you mean?
I think so. I think our iron sharpens iron. I
Right.
think you guys are supposed to keep each other in check and on the right
So-
path. And if a woman can't tell a man when he's not on the right path, what do you want her for? For her to keep letting you just
Exactly.
be out here
And
doing
vice versa.
yeah.
Right.
Like, come on,
So
babe,
it's
this
not-
ain't you.
So if it's
Like,
vice versa,
come on, do
then
you
the
what you supposed to
statement
do.
really don't
Now
make sense
it's
to
different
make.
if we
What
out in
statement?
public and you like get your
That
those
if
are two
a-
different
that
things.
if
But
a
when we at the
woman
house,
is out of
babe, that
order,
wasn't
then her
you.
man is out
Like,
of
nah,
order.
don't let them people get you out of pocket.
No,
Yes.
no, because it's possible for that man to say he's trying to get her on track, but she's her own person.
I agree
and
with you.
refuse to do what he's advising her to do. So after a certain point, you say, okay, maybe.
But
this
it ain't
marriage
no- it ain't
hold
no-
on,
it ain't no-
wait a minute. Maybe she says at a certain point, you say, this relationship isn't for me. But if you got children, you got a family, you trying to make this thing work, you can't just give up on her the first day she doesn't go by your commandments. Like, let's say she want to go to a nightclub a couple of times. Is that out of order? While she's married, go to a strip club.
What?
If a
Man,
woman
come on,
wants-
man. Quit playing
if a
out
woman
there.
wants to go to a strip club, and let's say
Man,
it's
come on.
like a bachelorette
Bachelorette party.
and
Her
she
sister's
wants
having
to
a
go
bachelorette party.
to
Well,
strip
a
club
woman
couple
can
times.
do anything that she want to do. She's a grown lady. She just can't be my woman and do everything
So you
she
break
want
up
to
with
do.
her the first time she does it,
Huh?
huh? Do you break up with her the first time she does it?
Okay. Well,
Up until then, y'all was
I'm asking
Gucci.
you, bro.
Right.
Do you break up with her the first time she does it?
well, no, I ain't gonna say
Y'all
that.
got two
I
kids.
just got a decision to make. And like you always say,
How many
you don't
times
want
does
to
she-
rule
so
by
are you
force.
out of order when she decides to go to are you out of order when she
Like
decides
he
to
said,
go
not
to the strip club that one night?
Nah, I just got a decision to make.
Let me chill out.
But let me tell you this. But you see our community and how we are so separated and not getting married. This
That's
is
the
why
problem.
because we got these
That's the
type of
problem.
issues.
That's
We
a
need to
myth.
be married.
Why is it a myth
Why
when it's
No,
a
it's not a
fact?
myth.
Why don't you hang around more people who are married?
Huh? I know people that's married.
No, why don't you hang around more? And then you wouldn't be saying that. I'm one of the I was married, got a divorce.
Okay. Now,
Now,
why did you get a divorce?
Just what it wasn't working out.
So this is my fear. Now, help me with my fear.
Because I was out of order.
Okay.
Nah, for real talk. Maybe that wasn't.
Let me ask you this. As a man, a woman wants me to make a promise to God that she gonna be the only one that I'm ever with.
Mm-hmm.
And I make a promise to God, and then somehow,
Both of us do.
yeah, how does that promise get broken?
It's first of all, let me say this.
Okay.
It's all about intention.
Okay.
And I didn't get married to get a divorce.
Okay.
I contemplated on it for like 7 years. And then I'm like, what do I want for my children?
Right.
Do I want them to grow up in loving relationships because it was modeled for them?
Right.
Or do I want them to grow up in a relationship that's just
Right. But is that part of the black community? Because other races is kind of.
I think that's what I think. First of all, you don't know me.
I
So
don't.
I'ma say this to you.
I don't know.
I'm right about my people, so
Right.
whenever there's this, I always feel like we're always putting the loudest always wins.
Okay.
Like,
So most married couples, a lot of married couples aren't on social media.
Right.
They happy, they living their life. A lot of them around other married couples.
Right.
We live in a whole different world than them.
Right.
And so those who are not living in that world
Mm-hmm.
or around them type of relationships,
Mm-hmm.
we're like, ain't nobody married in our community, and they're like,
Right.
shoot,
Right.
we're
Right.
your community. Don't say the black community because
what-
we're not a monolith.
Well,
Say the people I'm around and I'm beating.
well, like
I know more
I don't
married
know
people than I
about
don't.
I don't know about everybody else on the panel, but I was raised by a single mother. So therefore, like marriage ain't even really a thing. You
It
know what I
is,
mean? It should be, but for us,
But
it's not.
I mean, we grew up 80s. We grew up in an era that was when our community was under attack.
Okay.
So
So
now
are we
that
blaming the white man that we're not?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Because let me tell you this.
Okay.
We can't sit here and act like white supremacy did not come into our neighborhoods and tear us apart.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And so what we do as black people is we want to compare. Hold on, real quick. We want to compare ourselves
Okay.
to other races
Uh-huh.
when not a race in this on this
And your mic,
in
talk in your
earth,
mic, though.
not a race in this earth been through what we've been through.
Right.
Not one.
Right.
So why are we?
Our ancestors, not us.
First of all, we're the remnants of our ancestors.
Absolutely. You're right.
So
It's on
we
the
can't
trickle
act
down.
like what happened to them don't affect us to this
You
day.
right, you
and
right.
not to mention, we're still living in this white supremacy world
Okay.
that holds us back. I know people don't believe that.
All right.
I know it.
So with you
why
knowing
why
that,
do we continue? Hold on.
So
Okay.
Why do we continue?
Why do you blame the white man?
I'm not.
what'd you say?
Why?
Yes. Why do you blame the white man?
Well, I blame the white race, the white man, because he's the one that did it all. He's the one that created this system.
well, as a black woman, why don't you support the black man
do.
even more? Because you
I
understand
do.
the systemic racism.
I do.
Okay. Well, that's why you got to leave. Why the
Look,
man
you want me
fight?
to ask the black man a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Why ain't we protected like y'all are?
So
Y'all more
Wait,
protected.
why don't you blame?
Black women protect black men more than black men.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes, sir.
Every black
I'm trying to
man
get
that's
passports
raised,
out on us black women.
every black man that's raised by a single mother is raised up to take care of all the women in his household.
But do all the
That's
there's a
what
lot of
it
angry
is.
black men that I know that they was raised by a single mother.
Absolutely.
And they don't give a F about a black woman.
Right, because a lot of times the single mother sometimes teaches hate against the black father, and that young man is searching for that thing, but the mother done turned him kind of
You
vicious.
don't think that happens the opposite way?
As far as what?
A man talking bad about a black woman.
I raised my child, and I never said no.
You
I never.
didn't. And I don't say nothing about my kid's father.
Right.
So
I didn't
you
get child
didn't, but
support.
what I'm saying is you don't think it's
Most black men who got their children don't talk bad about their.
you live in a different world than a black woman lives in.
Okay, y'all got kids. Do y'all downplay y'all kids to downplay their mother?
I know
Black men don't kind of do that.
You're tripping. You're tripping.
I
You
mean,
just
but
don't
it's
hang around
some
black
that
men
do.
that do that. But my point is,
I'd agree. It's some that.
but
do.
my point is this.
They do
Listen,
that.
you just don't hang around those who don't, so you don't
Right.
see it. And that's my point.
Right.
You're saying what's happening to marriage
Right.
because you don't see it as often
Right.
as
Right. Right.
So I just want us to stop putting these
So you trying to
stereotypes
say
out there
marriage ain't
because
good?
who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to say we need to quit saying black people don't care about family. Black people don't care about this.
But
Black,
we the least
comparing
married
ourselves to
and
other-
all that type stuff.
We
That's
do
just
do
the
that.
statistics.
Well, that is another form of marriage. I don't
You
think we're
making up
less.
your own statistics.
I don't think. I
Well,
don't
you
think
look
that
up
we're.
the
You think that we're
statistics.
less
Okay,
committed?
let's look it
Do
up.
you think that we're less committed?
No, well,
We're
we
not taught to
taught.
be committed.
Young boys
And through
is
it all,
taught
we
by
still committed.
even the elders to be like players and run through young ladies,
Yeah.
we're not teaching. It's almost like the biblical thing where they said the God's chosen is gonna be really divided. They gonna be all over the place because they done strayed from the traditional ways of the Most
Because it's
High.
our fault. It's our fault.
No, it's not the
that they
woman's
stripped
fault.
us. No.
No.
God's people. You said because we strayed away from him. That's why we're going through this.
As for,
Yes.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what the white man taught us during slavery as to why we should be slaves.
Did they teach us through slavery?
Yes,
Because
they did. They said this is why you should be slaves, and now we're going through this because
Right.
of us turning away from God.
But when the Bible
not
wasn't it in the
gonna-
middle, in the east, close to Africa, then we have access to the Bible before the Europeans. I think we did.
I don't prescribe to God like that, so I can't.
Right.
can't,
I think we might have had access to
comment
the
on that.
Bible.
But you don't think the
I-
Old Testament matters?
It does matter, but Christ matters.
I know that. So
Right.
is it just so now it's just the 10 Commandments that we go by, or what?
No, well, like I say, he sent his only begotten
I
son.
know that, but is there anything that
No,
Is there
the Ten
anything that you
Commandments,
can't do?
everything was right on the Ten Commandments.
10
You
Commandments?
shouldn't do none of that stuff. You know what I'm
I
saying?
looked it up. It's easy.
That's
Look.
how I feel.
I
I
looked it up
think
before.
I feel
Look
like
at the
what you
statistics.
like. I
Okay.
feel like, far as when it comes to the Bible and that part like that, I feel like we got to do God's commandments, but we're not under Moses' law,
Right.
Because we're not under the
Which is the Torah.
the Levitical
Right,
law. I feel like we're not under the Levitical priesthood.
right.
We're under the priesthood of Melchizedek. You know what I'm saying? That's the priesthood through
Now
the
that's
Messiah.
deep. Now you got
You know
what
I'm
is
saying?
what is Melchizedek?
Melchizedek is
Oh my
is what they
God.
say that he was
I
a
just
high
fact checked
priest,
it. You get that?
and the Messiah would come under his order, under the order of Melchizedek. It
Okay.
doesn't speak a lot about Melchizedek, so I can't speak a lot about Melchizedek. I just know that that's the order that the Messiah came under, and not that's the priesthood that he is under, and not the priesthood of the Levites.
Mm,
So we're not under the Levitical law.
right,
We're under the law of the Most High.
because Christ.
Okay,
Because Christ
so,
came,
so
right?
let me ask this question though.
Mm.
What particular prophecies did Christ fulfill in order for you to say that he is the Messiah?
The prophecies in Daniel, the prophecies about in Isaiah, the prophecy, but all the prophecies about the Messiah though, for real though.
There are some prophecies though that aren't fulfilled, and that's why Christ has to come a second time. You aware? You know that, right?
Mm.
Right.
So what is some of the prophecies? Because Jews don't think that Christ
Right,
is the Messiah,
right.
Right.
right? So
Right.
what is stopping them from giving him the nod to be the Messiah?
Okay.
'Cause
Well, let me ask you this question real quick.
Hold on, but let me answer this
Okay.
because he hasn't set up his kingdom, because he's supposed to come and set up a kingdom here on earth, and they are looking for a physical person to come back
Right.
and set up his kingdom here on earth. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I want to ask a question.
Okay, and I mean that's a big part of the prophecy
Mhm.
that they're going to be in rulership, and everybody is going to be underneath
Mm,
the
mm,
be underneath the leadership of the tribe of Judah
mm.
and the Israelites,
Right.
and they're going to start doing sacrifices again. They're
Right.
going to build the third temple.
Exactly.
Okay, so
So with that, like I'm just like I was just saying about that, about the priesthood or whatever. So those sacrifices are supposed to be under who?
the Levitical priest,
Right. So where are the Levites? Exactly.
That well, it's no exactly. It's
Where
no
are they?
exactly. Well, there. It depends on who you ask, because there's a school of thought that says the Levitical priests are the Haitians, and that they are in Haiti in the way that they was able to defeat the French in order to have that land of Haiti is because they was Levitical priests and they was able to call upon the Most High in order to defend themselves.
So are these Haitians over there that's doing these sacrifices?
Well, there's no sacrifices being done.
I'm talking about as far as these sacrifices. That's oh, okay. I'm talking about because they're talking about building a third temple and all of that, right?
Right.
And they got these people over here and they got the red heifers and all this stuff, right? And these people are not Levites. That's
But
doing that.
my
That's doing the
point-
sacrifices.
my-
That's all I was saying.
Yeah, right. I hear what you're saying. I mean, but I think that my point is to say, like, if we are under Yahweh Shai, under Christ, right?
Mm.
I want to know what I understand that you have grace with Christ,
Mm.
right? And that's what you're leaning on. You're
Well,
leaning on
well-
the fact that you have grace, because grace is grace when you don't keep the law. That's really what the grace is from, right? I didn't keep the law, so now I got grace. But is grace can you habitually break the law? The law, because the 10 Commandments doesn't tell you everything that you shouldn't be doing.
In the Bible, what it say? It said, some man came to Christ and said, how many times can I sin? And what did he say? Like 10 times, 70, you know what I mean?
And I'm still gonna forgive you if you come to me
Right.
and ask for forgiveness.
Right, but what I'm asking you was
Okay.
this.
So
Whether
If
you...
your son bust your window out
Uh-huh.
of your car,
Okay.
all right, bust your window out of your car,
Yeah.
you get it fixed. You bust it out again,
Mm-hmm.
and you bust it out again,
Mm-hmm.
and you bust it out again.
Why he
You
busting
keep
it
getting
out?
fixed.
Why is he doing it? It's the question.
Well, he's doing it because he don't give a fuck.
Right.
That ain't why.
And I mean, in this situation, he
See the
is.
child whispering, so no, you can't.
In this situation,
You did.
he's just going against what
Right.
you asking
Right.
him not to do.
So you
But why
said
is he
if
doing
he
that?
busted it out that 100 times, and then after that 100 times, he said, Dad, he came to you. He said, man, I'm sorry. Man, I was wrong for busting out your windows all them times. I apologize to you. I realize I'm wrong.
No.
You wouldn't give him a hug and say, man, I love you, son. Each time you bust out my window, I got it fixed. You wouldn't give him a hug and say, I still love you.
I'm like,
You
you better run me
would.
my money for them windows.
That's not real shit, bro.
It ain't.
Like, no, it's not.
So
Could
your
you
son,
ever forgive
your
him?
son can
Could
do
you
something
ever
in your
forgive him?
eyesight.
I
For
can
busting
say
out
you.
your
I
window.
can say that you. Yes, I ain't gonna. I say you ever can forgive him,
Right.
but
long-
not
how long
because
is it
he
gonna take
told
you
you
to forgive
until
him?
it naturally happens within my heart.
So it is a
So, hold
Saying
on,
I
wait.
saying I
So
forgive you
so
is
Chill
not
B.
Yeah.
truly
You got? Do
forgiving.
you have
It's not,
any?
it's a
You
part-
got
it's the beginning,
anybody
though.
you ever beef
Saying it
with?
out
Yeah,
your
Anything
mouth.
like that?
yeah,
I mean, it
yeah,
might
yeah.
be, but I'm
Okay.
just saying, even
Yeah.
if you say it,
Yeah.
you're,
So
it's
now,
not
if
a
that
real
person
thing.
in
not real.
the height of the
It
beef,
is
whatever,
real,
Right.
Are you
when
a
it came into you and
No,
was like,
I'm not
man, my
just
bad.
asking- No, I forget about everything.
My bad.
Like, I don't even remember
Can you
shit.
forgive
that
me?
people
I
might think that I
apologize.
might remember.
You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
like,
Well,
say
I'm just
something.
saying stuff that you
That's the
feel
deep one.
is
I
irredeemable, not
think I
stuff that other
should,
people would.
but
At a
when you
certain
get to that
I
point
don't fuck
where
around no more.
y'all talking about
Like,
it
I
don't
would
cross the
forgive
line
somebody
when
and
y'all
not-
talking
and not
about
give them
Fuck with
access
them
to
no
you.
more.
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
doing
I forgive
physical
immediately.
harm.
I don't
It's
argue.
hard to
Forgiving me.
forgive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying
Say,
is,
Right.
and that
I'm
person
not giving
only
you
did
my
one-
energy no more.
say
for
you
that
driving
shit.
did
by
one
a house
thing,
and somebody
right?
breaking in.
You say what?
They only did that one
Like,
time,
bruh, somebody
Right.
breaking in your house.
right? And you talking about
That's
somebody doing
forgiveness.
something 99 times?
Not
But your
I'm
son,
going in there and stopping from breaking
your
in.
child,
You just letting them know.
Come on, man.
Because I don't really mess with you. In your
Right.
brain, I don't really mess with them.
Your
like that no
son?
more, but
my
Especially
child,
your son.
right?
Especially your son,
If-
because you
I-
gonna,
I mean-
feel like that ego gonna get in the way, and you gonna feel like your son should be listening to what you're saying anyway.
My son,
99 times.
it's only a couple things that's blasphemy to me about my son for me not to love my son.
And what's that?
We're not saying love them.
Well,
I'm afraid
You
you
don't
not to
gotta-
mess with them.
yeah.
Okay, what are they?
I
You
probably
might
already
get,
know
you
one.
might get,
Mess with one of
you
your
might
chicks?
get canceled off of YouTube if I said that. But that's unacceptable,
Well, mess with one of your chicks.
huh?
Nah.
Nah.
No, he's saying
talking
if his son was
Okay.
if he was a part of the LGBT.
Oh, so if he was gay, you wouldn't mess with him no more? Talk to him ever again?
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't talk to him ever again, but it's unacceptable. I didn't raise him to be
And
less
they're
than a
saying
man.
they wouldn't talk to them ever again. What they're doing is just unacceptable.
Yeah,
So they're saying the same
that's being
thing.
less of a man. And
So what if he come to you and be like, Dad, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still gonna love him.
What if he said, I'm not gay no more?
Yeah.
You would be like, now you could love him again?
You would
But
believe
then
that?
what if you do that 99 times?
That's
What if you do that 99 times?
Because he's just lying to you to get love from you, and he's really.
Well, what I'm
still
saying
gay.
is, what if he do that 99 times though?
Well, he's still my
He
son.
do it 99 times. The window
He got
busted.
99 problems, but
So he comes to
Hey.
you after 99 times and say,
What you
"Dad,
think that? What you think
I'm
that 100
sorry."
times gonna be like?
But not this. We ain't talking about
Right,
Billy D.
right.
I don't even
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
But we talking about just in general.
Yeah.
Not yours.
Yeah.
So I'm saying if the
What you talking about your
comes-
son? Yeah.
if the son comes to their father and says, "Dad, I can't help it," and man, this is me.
But
So what you done?
I'm gonna tell you what though, because it's another person in my family that kind of went through that, and I had to change my mind on it. But I still love him. But don't bring none of your motherfucking friends. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked
Man, that's
up.
the spirit though. I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
the
fucked
spirit.
up. But
I feel like that's
you
just like
still
being a
you
thug.
still got love. Yeah, it's like if your kid want to be a gangster or some
Right,
shit.
you out here thugging.
You know what I mean? Like, damn. nigga.
Would you accept first if your son was selling drugs or if your son was?
Now, what if he
I mean,
was out
do you
here
think
drilling
if
though?
they,
Like he was
if
really
they were
out
selling
here
drugs or
putting
if
in
they
work.
was gay, which one is worse?
You already know, man. Don't make me.
No, I ain't
say
talking
that
about selling
shit.
drugs. What if he was out here putting in work? Like he was out here really.
Then, then he wrong. He
Which
wrong.
one?
But he was.
though? That's what I'm
But what
saying.
if he
He
was
come to
doing
you.
all that? But what if he was gay, giving back to the community, serving people?
Not your son, but a son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
saying
do
that,
everything
right.
right. You rather him be a drug dealer. That's how.
Nah,
That's
gangster. Like a.
Why you gotta say gang? Like no,
Because
just
no, a healer. No,
drug
because
dealer is
selling
okay.
drugs
Is okay.
selling drugs has been made okay in our community. Like it's not. It's
Well, it's
not
not?
that. It's not. It's not okay.
Well, when people
But-
sell drugs, they try
Yeah,
to
I
survive.
mean, being gay is made. It's
Not all
been
the
made.
time.
It's
okay
being
too.
made
That
okay
is.
now.
not all the time.
It's being
So-
made okay now.
yeah.
So you're so.
But
That's
which
what
Are you
one-
saying
I'm
women don't
asking,
have
like,
the
from a
choice-
moral
women don't know how
standpoint?
to,
Which one is worse?
Are you saying
Well,
that
selling
women don't
drugs,
have
if
to
they
make
both
options
was-
to survive either?
Being
No,
gay,
they can
I
have an
say that.
option to be with a man that's willing to be a man. You
I
have
say
that
that.
option, but you
Because
No,
just
I'm
don't
gonna
want
be
to.
with a man drug dealer because
People.
I'm
take
not
drugs.
doing that. I'd rather work 3
Buying
jobs.
that, you just.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's a crime.
For a man that provides.
Almost
If you're
everything
selling
is
drugs, that's not. No, I don't.
So
think
what if
that's
a man works for Newport?
works in the factory at Newport?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
he's like a CEO.
I don't know.
He's selling cigarettes, and
If
that's a
he's
drug. That's
What
killing.
about
That
Domino? What about
killing.
Domino? Sugar company.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
but you
this.
knocked it.
No,
You
no,
knocked
wait
it.
a sec. Wait a
Okay,
sec. I'm gonna tell you this.
okay, I got you.
It's not that you're the product that you're selling. It's the environment that you're in when you're selling.
Absolutely.
The environment that
So-
you're creating from selling.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
I'm
be
with
with anybody
Right.
who I have to can't sleep at night.
Right.
I've never been in a fight in my life.
Right.
Conflict gives me anxiety, and you think
Right.
I'm gonna be
How
with
you gonna
somebody
help him
who's
beat an
going
intruder?
Right,
And
you
you
just
ain't
talking about
never
an
been-
intruder.
That's
All
different
the
from
environments
saving
ain't
my
like that. What
kids.
if you with the cartel?
Well, I
You
need
got
you to
a nice
run.
environment. You going, you
No,
got
what I'm
like
saying to
going
you
work
is
for
Right.
some
fight or
and shit.
flight is different from
Right.
living a life
Lifestyle.
where.
I got you. I agree.
Sleep, bro.
And if
Because
Okay.
I'll be anxious. I'll probably
right,
have a heart attack
right.
because my anxiety be
Well,
high every
well,
night.
you shouldn't deal with somebody who puts themselves in that position,
I wouldn't.
especially at the age that we are now.
I wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't want to be involved
I
in that
never
type of
wanted to be
lifestyle.
involved.
But okay, what if your husband
What if
lost
your
his
husband was a police
job?
officer?
No, I'm not dating a police officer.
Why? What's
'Cause
wrong
I'm
with the
not.
police?
I don't believe in the penal system. So I wouldn't date somebody who would have to make a choice between locking people up for petty ass shit or losing his job.
What about a soldier then?
No, I don't want to date nobody who's been in the. No shade to none of y'all.
So out there, to everybody out there,
So you
who
would date
would
any
you
veterans,
date?
though?
What would you date? What's
First,
your type?
let me be clear.
Right.
If I was dating somebody and they was like, yeah, I was in the Navy or something, cool.
Right.
But if I'm dating somebody who's like, I want to go to the Army and fight for this country, then I wouldn't date nobody like that because we on two different pages.
So, okay, with you being a doctor and you highly educated, what type of men do young ladies in your position, what do they prefer?
I'm different.
Okay.
I just prefer somebody. I'm a simple person. I just prefer somebody who's going to love me and who is going to work with me and we're going to build together.
So you don't think a drug dealer can love you?
Right.
I do.
Right.
What I'm saying to you is because of the hazard of his job,
Right.
I couldn't do that. I physically couldn't do it
Right.
because I would feel anxious every single night. I couldn't do it physically.
What if you didn't know he sold drugs?
Then I wouldn't be with him. Ain't nobody living with me that I don't know like that. I'm not moving in and laying next to somebody. And you selling drugs and what? I don't see it. That's a lot of people tell themselves so they could continue to benefit off of somebody selling drugs and
Okay.
they could still be righteous.
So how about Urkel the nerd? Would you like a man like that? That was like Urkel?
I don't know. I would if I was attracted to Urkel, sure. I wasn't
So-
attracted to Urkel.
See, a lot of women, they
What
say
about
they don't
Steph
like them guys.
Neither one.
Who's that?
Urkel wasn't a nerd anymore.
Who was Stefan?
When Urkel turned,
Oh, yeah.
nah, I wasn't attracted to neither one of them. So I mean, he just wasn't cute to me. Period.
Right. But see, some women, they think that men that's too gullible like that is unattractive.
But was he gullible? Was he gullible or was he righteous?
I don't know.
Or was he nice?
Well,
Or was
you tell me.
I don't think that
You
he
said
was gullible.
you wasn't attracted to him.
Oh, because he's not cute to me. It's not because of any other reason.
Okay.
I'm not you can't. I don't know. It's like if a white guy was standing there, he cute, but I can't. I'm just not attracted.
So you
to
wouldn't
him.
date a white guy either? Damn, niggas ain't got nothing. Do you date women?
Why you say
Oh shit.
so it's either,
Oh,
so it's either
let me get the fuck out of the way because you about to get in trouble, B.
because
Disrespect.
it's either a thug, a drug dealer, or
I'm
Urkel.
just saying.
Or Urkel.
Wait, what type? Because he asked you what type of guys. and
Well,
you-
y'all kept asking me. I didn't like.
I'm sorry.
As soon
I'm
as you
sorry,
asked
I'm sorry. I
me,
ain't mean no
another
disrespect.
question came.
He got out the way.
Okay, yeah. I thought you said
And I answered the
yeah.
question. I said I like a guy who's gonna love me and we can build together.
Right.
Okay.
We could work things out. Good communicator. Let's talk. That's what I like.
Mhm.
We're gonna love and support each other. Period.
So let me ask you this.
I don't like a guy who has stereotypical views on what men and women should be, though.
Mm.
Or-
Well, every
or
man is gonna have
traditional.
that.
No,
Right, I think.
no,
yeah,
it's extremes to it though.
It's
Like,
extreme,
I,
but
if for example, if I met a guy,
Mhm.
when he graduated from high school, he got a tech certificate, 15 months, whatever. So he 23 balling, and then I'm not,
Right.
and we got to really feeling each other. We moving together.
Right.
He like, man, just chill out, get your degree. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to have a kid. If you want to stay at home, you can.
Right.
So then, let's say we married 10 years. Our 15 years. Our kids are like oldest kid in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 10-year-old, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He lose his job.
Yeah.
All right, his job is null and void. There's no such thing as that anymore.
Okay.
He want to go back to school.
Right.
I don't need no man out here talking about I need to protect and provide. I'm just gonna work these little dumbass jobs because I don't want you to take care of the bills because I worked all this time
Right.
so you can do it. But I'm a man and I don't want you to take care of this household while I go better myself. Like that's stupid to me.
Well, a real man should always make the woman contribute.
Well, that is contributing. You don't think taking care of your kids is contributing?
Huh?
You don't think taking care of kids is contributing?
You
You take care of them and then you'll have a different opinion.
We both go. We
Like-
we both go take care of the kids.
What I'm saying is, if I'm staying at home with our kids, you don't think that's contributing?
Somewhat.
That's because you never did that. It's the worst.
I got
It's the
custody.
worst job I ever had. I'm saying staying at home and not working. I didn't say. Having a break from them. A job is a break when you got kids and crying
She's
as
talking about
babies.
being out at home husband.
They went to school.
What I'm saying.
So you got a break?
No, what I'm saying is this. If my man goes and betters himself, he like, I finally could do this, whatever it is that he's always wanted to do.
Yeah.
He went to school.
Right.
During those 4 years,
Right.
he was at the house.
Right.
So much so that he got a bachelor's degree in 3 instead of 4.
Right.
He come out now making 100, double what he was making before. I don't know. You think I care about them damn 3 years he was staying at home and I was taking care of him? I don't. Because we both good now. Yeah. He supported me. The only reason why I can do it is because when I was down bad and wanted to pursue my dreams, I could. So I'm going to say he can't do it and then I'm stuck with an angry ass man because he working a job he don't want to work because a man got to protect him. Like, that's dumb to me. So I don't want a man with those views because I think we should be able to build together. Because the minute a man can't provide for me, if he feels like that's his job, if something happens that he can't, he depressed, he fucked up. I want a man who like...
As a man, that's what our man go feel if he can't do those things.
You said that's why he what?
That's how he go feel. If he can't do that.
I don't know what that means.
You saying that if...
Oh, that's how he's going to feel.
Feel, right.
Okay.
Right.
I thought you said go feel like...
Nah.
Feel something.
Nah. If a man...
I know, but what I'm saying is to you is this.
Yeah.
The assumption is women don't feel the same way. Because when I was effed up, when I was married, I remember calling my father-in-law and he was like, all a man think about is protecting and providing. You know what I said? That's all I think about too.
Right. Because most women want to think like men.
Now I want to think like a man.
Well, a lot of women do.
He in my belly for 9 months. You don't think I want to protect and provide for him? If I do, that's a man thing.
Right. No doubt. No.
You don't even know.
It's a nurturing thing.
First of all, you don't even know what that is. You can't even feel that. So why he in there and I'm building that? You don't think I'm thinking?
Right.
I don't care. Like I'm protecting his kid by any means.
Right.
And I'm gonna provide for him. He ain't gonna go without.
Right.
And so I'm gonna be with a man who we both are on the same page with that.
Right.
So if we're working together and we're a team, when you down bad, I got you. When I'm down bad, you got me.
Right.
And there's no tussle in the house about these traditional roles.
Right.
Because fuck what they talking about. We in this together.
Okay.
And I got you through that. You came out of it, and now we're better for it. Instead of this household, we bucking heads because now you got resentment toward me and all this anger because you working this factory job and you always wanted to do something and you could have done it.
Right.
But I'm like, nah, you supposed to be providing. Man, that's some silly stuff to me.
Okay, you said you got a divorce, right? Mm-hmm. So when you got a divorce, did you still have young kids?
Yep.
Okay. So you got a divorce, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had young kids.
Yes.
I know you still didn't want to be lonely. So you kind of want to
be lonely right now.
But
so,
you
I don't know where it's going, but
But do you still got young kids?
Yeah, my kids are about 16, 14, and 12.
Okay, so you kind of want a stepdaddy.
No, I don't.
So
I don't need nobody to raise my kids.
So you okay? If you meet a man, he has to take on the role of a stepdaddy, right?
No,
because y'all package deal.
He has to take on the role of being my man.
Right.
My kids are taken care of, and they have a father.
Right.
Now, and his kids are taken care of, and hopefully they got a mother. If not, I'll take on the role, but nobody needs to replace anything.
But no, that ain't how it works.
Well, then we can't work. Then we can't be together until my kids are grown.
That's right. That's real.
But it's not real because I believe that you could come into a relationship, you know what I'm saying? And unless the kids are just out of control.
If a man chooses to be with you, he has to take on the responsibility of your kids also.
What I'm saying though is this: it's a difference between being a stepdad and being a stepdad to kids who don't have a father.
So
and a stepmother it's a difference, and let me tell you why.
So is that fair to that man?
I don't know. Why do you want to come and chastise and beat my kids when they got a father and you could just like, bro?
What you think a stepdad come in and just beat kids?
I don't know what you mean by that.
I'm saying
by being a stepfather. Just explain it, and then maybe I might agree.
If he accepts you, say I got a house, I got a 5-bedroom house. And I say, baby, I like you. Come on in.
I'm not doing that.
I got a room for everybody.
I'm not doing that.
So, okay.
I've been traumatized. I'm not moving in with no man. We could find a house together and purchase it together as our home.
Right.
But I'm not moving in with you and my kids. That's your house.
Right.
And no, matter of fact, I'm lying because I'm dating a man who don't think like that. So I would move in.
As far as what? Don't think like what?
This is my house. Like, you wouldn't say that to me if I was you as my man. You wouldn't be like, babe, I got this my house. Come move. You would be like, hey, let's build together. Let's move in together.
Right.
Yeah,
you want to choose my house or your house?
I mean, you can't improve it.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to choose mine or yours. And
But-
you might
but-
be like, mine is more feasible because I got
Now
more
you
room,
saying
got more
you
kids.
dating this man, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now y'all package deal though. You and the kids, right?
Okay.
So he has to be a stepfather.
Tell me what that looks like to you, being a stepfather.
A stepfather is just somebody he loves. He got love for you, and he's willing to take on the responsibility to take care.
I know, but what does that mean?
What you mean?
I need to know what that means.
Like buying food, clothing,
Okay.
shelter,
Right,
providing
going
for their
to
essential needs.
the football games
Okay.
and all
Giving
that. You know what I'm
emotional
saying?
support,
Yeah,
physical,
that's not-
financial support, support in every way, like a
Right.
father. Being
Right.
a father to the
Right.
children. you
Well,
know?
no, I don't need him to be a father to my kids because they already have a father. And I'm going to just tell you this. My kids don't need a mother either. So whoever comes in,
But
So
they-
when-
but-
okay, all right,
but
all right.
y'all been, hold on, let us get
Let
some
me-
juice, man.
oh, go ahead then. I'm just saying, and I don't mean it in the way of she can't love them, they can't go to her
So
with
you
problems.
saying your
None of that.
ex-husband can't get a girl?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying, what I'm saying to you is when you bring somebody into your child's life and they both have a loving mother who takes care of them, a loving father who takes care of them, the times that they spend with each other is pretty much the same. So there's no whatever. Then when a man comes into my life, I'm going to let him know that you're my man first. Stepfather means this, and that, but it does not mean that you could put your hands on my kids. Not that I mean, I'm not dating a man who whoop kids anyway, because I don't.
Right.
Who, I don't know, like if it's a big something, you're not there to decide.
Right.
You're there to say, hey, dude getting out of control.
Right.
And not that you can't say nothing to them, because you're going to say stuff to them.
Right.
Like, get it under control. But when it gets to the get down where they really effing up,
Right.
me and they dad, because they don't need that. They got a dad who going to handle that.
Right. But
That's
the
what I'm
dad,
saying.
is not there.
Well,
So you
mine
saying-
is, so that ain't my scenario.
Okay, well, this is what I'm
So I
saying.
can't answer that. I can't
Hang
answer
on,
that
real
because I'm
quick,
not
real
in that
quick.
scenario.
Okay, what if the stepdaddy, the dude that you dealing with, he outside, the kids playing, and they run out in the street? Should he say grab them?
Yes,
and
grab
but no, I ain't the daddy. You can run out the
So
street
now
if
you
you
being
want
extra
to.
because you can't whip my kids?
No, I'm just saying.
Then I'm not dating you.
He
Hey,
can't.
Is he allowed to say, don't run in the street?
Yes, he can. I said that. I said when
So
it
he
gets
can-
really.
can he
allowed
say
to
it with
do
What I
it.
Can he
said
say
was
it-
yes.
can
What
he
I
say
said
it
was
okay.
when it gets something serious, like for example.
So what about if the
If he
kid-
lied,
hold
he
on,
asked,
hold on,
my
Doc,
kid
Doc,
asked you
Doc,
when you go
let's get
somewhere,
this- hold on,
you
can we
went
get-
and he ain't back till 3 a.m.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen, what about if he says, don't go in the street, and then the kid says, who are you talking to?
You ain't my daddy.
My kid wouldn't do that. So I don't know that scenario. You shouldn't be dating a girl
But
with
this
badass
ain't
kids.
about
like that.
you, though. This not about you.
Right.
This is about a subject. And if
Well, you
this
asked me. I didn't
happens,
know.
if this happens in real world, how does the stepfather
Right.
say, don't run in the street? And then the kid be like, he might not even say it smart, but he might get ready to run in there again, just not listening. My own grandson did this
Well,
to
that's
me
different.
yesterday.
If he runs
Can he
in,
grab him and say, don't run in the street?
yes, and he could make him go in the
And
house.
then he like, yo, get off me. Get off me. Kids do that. Get off me. Get off me. He like, calm down. And then, so at that point, should he let him go? And then go in the house and get you? How should he handle
No,
that?
first of all, the first time he ran in the street, you should have told his tail to go in the house. You can't.
But
I
he said you did, but he didn't. He's only 3 or 4 years old.
Well, how
He
do you
don't
mean? What do
listen,
you
he
mean?
plays
You did?
still.
He 3. You picked the little dude up, took him in the house.
And then get off of me.
How's he getting out? How he getting out the
A
house?
3-year-old is busy.
'Cause
I got a grandson that's
they
3-year-old.
are-
I raised 3-3-year-olds. You
I know
pick
you
them
did.
up, take them in the house.
And
Like,
then they
you're
try
not
to get
coming
on
back
the door
outside.
and open it. I want to go
The door is locked. You
There
can't
was
get
a
out.
question about it. Should a man become a stepfather?
What can the man do?
Should a man
No.
become a stepfather?
I didn't
Not
say
under
he
that.
could.
Not under what she's doing.
Why not though?
Because
I'm never gonna be the
All I
father.
said was,
is
if it gets to a serious, nobody, y'all are taking it to the extreme. It sounds like
No.
to me.
It's not extreme.
Hold on for a
Okay,
second.
all right.
Hold on. What
All
I
right.
what I said was,
Okay.
I didn't say you can't tell my kids to do what to do. I said when it gets to be something big, like he left, I'm out of town, and you like, bruh, like it's 2:00 in the morning. I'm not here. Call his dad. Be like, be over here when you get like when he
So
get.
the
You probably
man, the
need to,
stepdaddy, got to call the daddy
because what you gonna do when he get home? Because this is serious.
as far as what?
When he come home, it's 2:00 in the morning. He ain't home.
It's okay for the father to call the other father.
I'm asking you
That's understandable, but in the moment of something happening,
that's what I said. It
might
has to be
not
something extreme. I
I
didn't
know
say
that, but
regular,
I'm saying-
everyday stuff. You can't discipline my kids.
It's
I'm
not even
saying
disciplining them, it's restraining them. It's
all of those, all the above. You turning my words around. You're turning-
Argument. What kids get into arguments with their parents.
I
So
don't know
if
that. I don't know of that. So, and my kid ain't about to
Man.
disrespect no adult.
Well,
Or
look at-
Dr. Huggins, the kids don't get smart with their parents and they get into back and forths. Like, this is real life. Like,
I don't know what you- no,
let me
no,
ask you
people
this.
get
Peanut.
kicked out of their homes. And
I don't know nothing
Dr.
about that, for
Huggins, you
real.
don't know no kids that get smart with their parents.
I didn't say that. What I'm telling
So
you
I'm
is
telling
this.
you, when the kid gets smart with the stepfather, should he just go in his room and call the dad?
Okay,
Or
listen.
is
This
he
is
allowed
what
to sit in the
I'm
living
gonna
room?
squash it all. This is what I'm gonna tell you.
Like, what can
If
he
you
do?
if you, man, are messing with a woman with kids who doing all that, you got to make a decision. Do
Absolutely.
I have the patience to deal with this for the rest of my life? Am I gonna be with her because she letting this
Kids
kind of shit?
change, behavior changes. The kid that's 7, you're with this kid all the way up until he's 14 now. Being your son in the house and something serious happens and you gotta call the dad.
Serious.
When you being his, you do gotta call the dad, but in the moment you have to take the responsibility of the father.
I'ma ask you when you gonna do that.
Hold on.
Okay.
You gotta take the responsibility of the father until the father actually gets there when it's a serious situation.
So what do?
You call the father and you be his father until his
saying,
father gets
what
there.
does being
That's
his
what.
father
If
look
that's your rule,
What does being his father
you-
look like?
Come on.
So I can't ask y'all questions.
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
his
yeah,
son,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
God,
yeah,
like
yeah,
his
yeah,
son.
Doc, Doc.
Whatever
You
your,
asked me,
whatever,
what does that
whatever.
look like?
Whatever your idea
Okay,
is.
I
Whatever your
want to
idea
ask
of it
Peanut.
is.
Can I ask Peanut this?
Whatever
Have you ever
your
been a
idea of
stepfather?
it is.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm a, yeah.
Yeah, so you done took care of somebody else's responsibility before.
Yeah.
I have.
Me too.
Have
As a-
you done it?
Yes.
Have you took care of, okay, would you advise anybody, a young
Yes.
man, to do that?
Yes.
To be a stepfather?
Yes. Yes.
I would
You
too.
would?
Why
Yes.
not?
I would.
To
Why
help
not? You say why not?
with the right mother that
Yes, that
that's-
y'all
that's
get along
ready.
and you
Right.
can have
With-
a strong family.
with-
Why not?
It could be tough, but the thing about it is like
I don't know why.
it definitely works. It works, you know, because being a parent in general is tough.
Right.
But if the mother is, if this is a for real loving man that's not trying to like
I agree.
abuse this child, but he's really doing parenting and love,
Right.
you can't tell him to not be. Love is tough most of the time. It's not sappy. It's not no shit that you always have to kiss ass. Love is saying no. Love is
Are you saying
making
that's what
people
I was saying? Because I
stronger.
feel like you
So-
throwing shots. Because that's
Uh-oh.
not what I said.
Doc, I'm just talking. I forgot what you said.
Okay,
I'm just
good.
talking about my own
Yeah,
point.
look, baby girl, like I said, you better not. You better get
So am I
slammed
saying
with
something
that.
wrong?
No, because
No.
I think y'all are turning my words around.
I'm
I
not.
think y'all are saying
I'm
that.
not-
I'm
not
saying
trying to
that a
refute
man.
what you're saying. I'm not refuting you. I'm only talking about my own mind frame. I'm not even debating your stuff.
I'm just. Y'all asked me specific questions, and I just wonder why I
Love
couldn't
is
ask
tough.
you.
Love is tough.
What kind of what would you do if that happened? Because that's a scenario.
Okay.
So if something
what's the
serious
situation?
happened-
What's serious?
The serious is I'm gone
Is
on a
them
work.
getting suspended from school serious?
No, I want to give you a real scenario that I can relate to. I can't
okay.
relate to that. My kid
Alright.
has never been in trouble
Okay.
at school.
So we're taking your kids out of.
I know, but what I'm saying, I know
Yes, you gonna give a
that.
scenario.
What I'm saying is, y'all asking me shit, and I
I'm
can't
talking
even
about a
answer
woman.
because
I was thinking
That's
a
your
woman.
idea of it though, Doc.
I know, but it can't be my idea if the shit never would happen to me.
I was thinking
Like,
a woman with 3
All
kids
right.
and 3 baby daddies. That's the scenario.
Well, I can't.
What is
I'm
it?
not thinking.
3
I'm
kids
not
and 3
answering
baby
that because
daddies.
you're asking somebody who can't think like a unicorn is real.
Right. Okay. So,
So
get
how can I give you an opinion about some
Get
shit
your
that?
scenario. Get
So
your
if
scenario.
we are together, I'm on a trip for my job.
Right.
You call me like, hey, did you tell Ken, whatever my kid's name
Right.
is,
Right.
that he could go out tonight? I did.
Yeah.
Well, what time he supposed to be home?
Yeah.
10. He ain't home? Because you calling me at 2 a.m.
Right.
What you gonna do when he get there?
It depends on what level that you allow me to. Well, if it's my house, it still would depend on how.
On our relationship.
Oh,
Depends
no,
on
on how you are allowing me to be in this kid's life.
If he was
How
your
are-
child,
If it was my child,
What would you
nigga, I told you, nigga,
see.
be in the house. That's what I do to my kid.
So what I'm saying to you
Yeah.
is, if me and you,
Mm.
if before you came, my kids were used to being disciplined a certain way,
Right.
and they're used to certain temperament, and they're used to this, and you come into the picture, your temperament is different than they're used to.
Right.
What's wrong with saying, call his dad so when he get there, his dad is there?
Right.
Because I know the difference is you might kill a little nigga.
Right.
You not like that.
Yeah.
Mike.
I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that, but I don't mean it like that. But I'm gonna tell you this.
But I would
I wouldn't have a problem with you
Right, with
calling my
me.
son the N-word.
Right. Right.
Use that
right,
word
right,
in my house.
Right. Right.
So what
The
I'm
way I
saying,
discipline.
we wouldn't break up because it or nothing.
Right.
I ain't going that far because that
Right.
we love him. That ain't that ain't
Like
that
the way
serious
that you
to me.
said you would handle that, that's surprising. me a little bit.
What? With
Like
me
it
snatching,
seems old. It seems an old way to do it.
man, if my son, he done
Because
tried that
he's
shit.
disrespectful to
When,
him.
when my son was
I
a
would snatch
kid,
my kids
he
up.
tried to
I just
spend the
want
night
my
over
kids
his
back.
cousin and not tell me, and just
Like
like,
just coming home late at night, you gotta. First, you asking what's going on, right?
What are you? What is going
by
on?
this time, he
You
know
mad?
better.
You worried? You don't
Yeah,
know where he at?
absolutely.
Is he dead?
Yeah,
These
that's
kids
the
in here
issue.
playing with these
Right,
videos.
right.
Did you get caught up in that because you're
Right.
a
You just
teenager?
asking him what happened.
Yeah, because I feel like if my son coming home late at night, I done talk to him. I done talked to him 3-4 times. Like,
What if
he's
you
supposed to
didn't?
be
Is
home
the
at
point?
12.
What if you didn't?
Yeah,
and
if
if I
he just,
did,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
he's like,
phone call.
yeah, he's like, fuck
He's
you,
like he didn't
Yeah.
even call. I
fuck your
tried to
bitch,
call
fuck
him.
you, dad.
It's all
I come
about-
in when I want
Don't
to.
say that.
No, he
Well,
ain't.
he ain't saying
Hold on.
it.
He ain't saying that. But
He
look,
ain't saying
he's
it, but
on.
he coming in.
Hold on.
If he say, "Dad, I had the worst night ever. I just want to go to bed."
That
Can
ain't
he do
acceptable.
that?
Nope.
Nah,
Nah.
you gotta tell me about that.
Yeah.
You like, nah,
Yeah, well,
I
what
wanna
if-
hear it.
I want to hear about it. I want to hear about
Yeah.
it.
What
I want to know
happened?
what's
just
going
get
on.
What if he say like, I just don't.
Nah, that ain't no option.
Yeah, come on,
Nah.
man. Second
What
Eli,
do you do?
he
What do
know,
you do?
he
You
know.
gotta talk to your kids.
sit down.
That's what
Right.
it come down to.
Just sit down. Let me make you sit.
But
And
I'll tell you, my
you need
son
to
done
talk.
that, and he
Yeah.
didn't get a whooping for it.
If you supposed to be home at 12 and it's 2,
Right,
you ain't answering your phone. What's happening?
right.
Well, you don't have a
Because
phone.
first and
You don't have a
foremost,
car.
I'm on your side.
Right.
So if something going on to where you
I'm gonna tell you what I did.
let me know.
I
Yeah,
told him, I
like
said,
that,
man,
but-
I said, get your motherfucking shit and get the fuck up out of here. And that's what I told him. And he went outside, was on the phone, he walking up and down. And I said, nah, that's fucked up. I said, man, get back in here, chill. You know what I'm saying? Come back in.
But that's what
Yeah,
you keep disrespectful
right.
at your house.
Yeah. You act like you can't come home at a reasonable time. Go out there and be by yourself.
See, if you told me in the conversation, I'm locking the door. I ain't talking to the dude. His dad on his way. He gonna sit outside till his dad get here. I would be like, cool.
Would you?
Yes, I would. Because I agree with you. My son does that to me.
Right.
Go and pack your bags because you grown.
Right.
You could come and go as you please.
Or would you expect the stepdaddy to kind of talk to him like, hey, man?
If
come
you
on.
said I want to talk to him, I
Right.
wouldn't mind that. But if you're pissed like I'm pissed,
Right.
and I can't get,
Right.
and then
You
I'm
said
like,
he
yeah,
might kill him. Though.
I didn't mean it like that. Ahava. I meant it like when you out and you like, man, my dad about to kill me.
Right.
He ain't
Yeah.
about to kill you.
Like, but we all came in. It's same game.
What
different
about
faces, we
you?
done
Did
it.
you ever get a chance to come in like 2 a.m?
Yeah. Did you ever?
Never.
I did.
You never,
I did.
you
No,
never
my
missed your
grandma-
curfew.
Listen.
I
First
came in
of all, I
at 2 in the
told you I
morning
don't like
every night.
confrontation. It makes no.
Right.
I'm following the
Real shit.
rules. I'm the youngest of 6.
I ain't had no
I used to
curfew.
tattletale.
Yeah, he's a tattletale.
Yep. I'm like, please just tell us.
I was allowed to come in any
Nah.
time. I mean, allowed from my parents.
Nope, not
Allowed
me.
from our parents.
Not nobody I ever lived with.
It was
That happened.
just, it was free, man. We had a real free
What you
time.
think about that?
And would
I
you
love
let
it.
your
Would you do
kids?
that?
I
Would you
love
let
it,
your
man.
kids do it?
Yes.
You did?
Right now, any of my kids, yes, my daughters had their friends come and just
How
stay
old
the
are
night
they?
off when they was in high school. Like,
Oh.
they was 15, 16.
I think you let them come stay the night. That's different.
Their friends would come over, like my house. My house was
I'm
like,
saying, but would you
come
let your
out-
girls do what their friends was doing? at
No,
your
I'm
house?
not. No,
I got you.
no.
Okay, that's what we're saying.
No.
That's what we're saying. People be
Mm.
at my house all you want. But my kids ain't just about to be going to people's houses like they ain't just staying a night
But
and
they best friends, they can go. Yeah, she can go over Dime's house and
couple.
they all they friends just they come in our house.
Man, I understand.
I gotta go,
I didn't
yeah.
have any rules,
Oh, yeah.
but I knew. I knew better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I gotta go. I'm
I
sorry.
did.
So is it that damn? It is that late.
It's getting late, man.
Peace out.
All right, so
Yeah.
peace and love.
He done woke up. She done woke up.
You ready to get out of here?
All right, sis.
Dang.
Well,
See how you
these are
just
the
do
most
it? He just
yeah.
sit and shit. Yeah. I just wanted to